If you are based in the UK and would like to enjoy freshly batch roasted coffee delivered to your door, visit vitalcoffee.co.uk and use the coupon code Mr. Freaky Story to get 10% off on all products. My personal favorite is a blend called Casa, which helps me stay focused during my recordings. I will leave a link in the description below. I'd like to apologize for my absence. I've had some personal life changes that has changed the complexion of my life, making me busier in other areas. However, I'm pleased to announce my return to horror narrations and hope you all enjoy them going forward. Hi, my name is Jared, and I don't know what to do, if I should call the police or what. Here, let me explain. I'm 21 and still living with my parents. I know you're probably thinking I'm lame, but I don't have to pay bills, so it's a win. Anyways, back to the story. We ended up getting a call that my Uncle Jimmy ended up dying from the cancer he had. My dad was heartbroken because him and my uncle were close growing up, but he tried to act tough and not show it. But me and my mum knew he was heartbroken. So we went over to my uncle's house to collect anything memorable. My grandparents were also there, and my grandma couldn't hold back tears. Seeing pictures of him, she started sobbing all over. And I couldn't blame her. Having your son die must be tough. I ended up finding some of Uncle Jimmy's old clown collection. Yeah, my uncle loved clowns. My dad told me my uncle used to love going to the circus to see the clowns. He would go searching for clowns every Halloween. I also found the old killer clowns from Outer Space movie. Me and my uncle used to watch when I was younger. It always scared me. Then I found a little chest and had flashbacks of when my uncle used to tell me never to touch it. I used to always wonder what was in it. So I looked around and found the key. I quickly unlocked it, wondering what secrets it contained. And what I found was a clown nose and a diary that was dusty. I blew the dust off and opened the book and started reading. Dear Diary, today I start my first day as a clown. I can't wait to see all those little kids' faces and reactions after what I'm gonna do. Can't wait to see their parents' reactions when I'm done with them. I stopped reading. I found it odd because I didn't know Uncle Jimmy was a clown. My parents told me he worked at a bar, so I brought the diary home with me to keep reading it. As soon as I got back, I started reading it immediately. I decided to skip a few pages, and then I found a page that caught my eye. This entry said, "Today I found my first kid. He was 6, and his name was Johnny. He told me he was being bullied, so I told him that he should play with me in the woods. But he told me his mummy told him not to talk to strangers. But after getting him to come in the woods and play by offering candy, it worked. I told Johnny we should play hide and seek. I stopped reading. Uncle Jimmy wasn't a birthday clown. He was in the woods, waiting to find little kids playing. I was hoping he wasn't in a clown cult or a pedophile. I went back to reading. I told little Johnny to hide, and I would start finding him after I counted to 10. I went looking for little Johnny. It wasn't that hard because he started giggling. And when I found him behind a tree, I yelled, "I found you!" He started giggling more, so I told him to cover his eyes. As he did this, I reached into my pocket and pulled out my knife and started stabbing the little bastard. I quickly threw the book in shock, not knowing what to think. What the hell? My uncle murdered a kid. I got sick and ran to the bathroom to puke. My mum came in to see if I was all right. I brushed it off, claiming that I had ate bad food, and I went back to my room. I was scared to read further, but I built up enough courage to do so. I flipped through some pages and stopped on one that said, "Today I met a boy named Jack. He was different from the other kids, not so happy and energetic. He was more fascinated with his Spider-Man action figure, so I took action quickly and stabbed him to death. After, I picked his Spider-Man action figure because I thought I should give this to my nephew Jared. I was going to give him a piggy bank, but he loved superheroes. So I discarded the body and brought the action figure home, cleaned the blood off of it, and when I gave it to him, he was so happy. I stopped and remembered when he gave me that Spider-Man action figure. I went searching through my room and found it. Picking it up, I couldn't believe this belonged to one of my uncle's victims, so I threw it out. Just thinking about it made me sick. I went back to reading the diary. I went straight to the last page. It said, "I'm dying. My cancer is getting worse. The doctors don't know how long I have left to live. So this will be my last time writing and my last page. I do not feel like getting another diary. I buried the old clown uniform, but I'm gonna keep the nose in the chest with the diary. Can't believe I went this long without the police figuring out it was me. But if anyone finds this diary, I'll be long gone by then. If I want anyone to find this diary, I hope it's Jared. He was always my favorite. Hope you enjoy the clown nose, and goodbye." I slammed the diary shut. I can't believe this. It's been a week now. I haven't told my parents or contacted the police. I don't know what to do.